of the Republic of Uganda, and our sister Natasha, who has given you company, and I thank you for that. My colleagues, ministers and ministers of state, my colleagues, members of parliament present, my permanent secretary, the heads of different agencies present, the city and district leadership, our distinguished religious leaders, the directors of Woodcross Smelting Company Limited, all government officials present, the security officials, Mr. Chairman LC1 of Ruti community, and all of you, the people who have gathered here to come and welcome our chief guest, our media colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. Your Excellency, it is with great honor and pleasure that I stand here to receive you and welcome you in person as our chief guest on this important function. I sincerely want to thank you so much, because when I was invited to come and officiate at this function, I felt I should not be the one to do so. When you, the champion of value addition, for a very long time, you are present. So I had to secure an appointment such that you are the one to officiate at this very function. And I'd like to thank you so much. I want to thank my colleagues, ministers, who have turned up, some members of the Cabinet Committee on Minerals, Honorable Musenero, Honorable Peter Lokeris, Honorable Bright Rwamirama, Honorable Okasai, my colleague with whom we serve in the ministry, and our newest Minister of State for Minerals, who has just invited me to speak to you. I am grateful that you have honored my invitation. Let me use this opportunity, sir, first of all, to thank you for having retained me in this docket, because I serve with great passion. I would like to see projects concluded. I would have served everywhere, anywhere. You would have loved to delegate me, but I was sincerely grateful that you left me in the docket to see through the upstream and midstream developments on the petroleum side, the mineral value addition, and the general electrification of the entire country. I also want to appreciate the appointment of Honorable Peter Lokeris as a full cabinet minister of Karamoja. I have worked with Peter for a long time, since the days of Prime Minister Chintu Musoke, Prime Minister Nsibambi. He's very hardworking, but in this particular area, I expect Honorable Peter Lokeris to continue helping me on settlement of the project-affected people in Karamoja, because we are focusing on Karamoja to make sure that we exploit the minerals in that region. I also want to thank you for having brought me a young leader in the names of Fiona Nyamtoro. I promise to mentor her, but also use her, because we have to be on the move in this coming season, where we are supposed to give Ugandans accountability on what we committed ourselves in our NRM manifesto. I am grateful, and I pledge total cooperation as usual, together with the rest of the team in the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development. Your Excellency, you have already cut the ribbon. and you have already unveiled the factory. Thank you so much. A round of applause to His Excellency, the President. This looks like a small function, but it is being watched live on UBC because I wanted the entire country to see what is happening in Imbarara, because this is what we want to happen everywhere where we have minerals in this country. So I want to applaud UBC for this job that you are doing. Your Excellency, I remember when I joined the ministry, there was a cabinet paper which had stayed in the cabinet for a long time because you were insisting on value addition. I tried to present it, and there was a provision, a clause in that paper which indicated that we cannot achieve like 99% level of purity in tin because we don't have the industries. So we have to go slowly by slowly as industries come up. You chased me away from cabinet 2 times with my team, and you created a cabinet committee, which I chair. So we went out determined to implement the directive on the ban of exportation of unprocessed minerals. We are implementing that, Your Excellency. And also we went on to guide the companies on mineral beneficiation. We moved around the country. We came here with Honorable Peter Lokeris, Honorable Bahati, as we were touring. And we were insisting on mineral value addition. So the companies which were in the business who were not adding value to our satisfaction ran out of business. And when I moved around, they were all requesting for waiver of the rent. The waiver of rent, and Woodcross has also mentioned it, because they are not producing, they couldn't export concentrates. And so we were monitoring with my few staff. We were monitoring. I must congratulate Woodcross, because at that time I was told that their refinery was at Mombasa. And they promised me that by October last year, the factory will be up. And we are here in the month of April to witness the unveiling of the tin smelting plant, the first of its kind in Uganda. Congratulations, Woodcross. Woodcross determined the level of purity because they have the smelters, and they were also allowed to export samples. And when they got back to me with the determined level of purity of 99.9, between 99.85 and 99.95, I and my team in the ministry were satisfied. And therefore, using the Attorney General, I signed the statutory instrument and confirming the level of purity of tin smelted and refined in Uganda as 99.85 and above. Woodcross has reached, we've seen, the level of purity of 99.9. So congratulations. So whoever is interested in tin mining and smelting, the level of purity which is already determined is 99.85 and above. So that is what every tin smelter will follow. We are continuing to help other companies who are mining in iron ore, for example, in rare earth. Rare earth, we are about to invite you, sir. I signed the large-scale mining license for rare earth. I also signed a large-scale mining license for Sunbird, who is going to develop clinker in Omoro, and we need clinker for our cement factories. Those already have the licenses. And the authority that Woodcross was asking for exporting the already refined tin, 99.9%, is already authorized. I don't know what the problem is because the statutory instrument is in place. My pen is in my hands for me to sign the export permit for that. So I don't expect any problems. Your Excellency, I want to thank the communities where these investors are operating from. From what I have picked, Woodcross is in good books with the surroundings. Thank you so much. Thank you, the local leaders. Please continue encouraging the communities to support this kind of development. You have already enumerated the advantages of having such developments in our areas. I will not enumerate further. I would like to confirm that Uganda has in place the relevant laws. The Minerals and Mining Act of 2022, which introduced the production sharing agreement, which you have been seeing in the petroleum side, and rare earth elements, Your Excellency, is given a license, a mining license, with this provision highlighted. The National Mining Company, which I'm almost concluding, I've been consulting on the names of the directors, will be the one now to represent government to manage the 15% state participation in mining. Every investor who is going to invest, who is going to be a large-scale mining company, must abide by this. Sunbird, who are operating in Omoro, who are going to generate clinker, Moroto, who are going to produce clinker, which we need badly, our mining company would be part of that because of the production sharing agreement which we introduced in the law. So the regulations are out. What I am remaining with, Your Excellency, is to organize the artisanal miners who used to come to State House all the time complaining. We have listened to them. The areas of Mubende Chisita, we are just concluding the regulations for the artisanal miners so that I can give them the artisanal mining licenses, and they are all come. And you will not